wasn't here for.
Okay, folks, good afternoon and welcome to the April 3rd, 2025 meeting of Chatham's Historic Business District Commission. As soon as our clerk reads the governor's directive concerning these meetings, we'll do a roll call of the members who are present to make sure that we have a quorum. All right, Sam, would you read the directives?
I will. Pursuant to Governor Healy's March 29, 2023 signing of the Acts of 2023 extending certain COVID-19 measures adopted during the state of emergency, suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, GLC 30A, para 20, until March 31, 2025, this meeting of the Chatham Historic Business District Commission is being conducted in person and via remote participation. Every effort will be made to ensure that the public can adequately access the proceedings as provided for in the order. A reminder that people who would like to listen to this meeting while in progress may do so by calling the telephone number 1-508-945-4410, conference ID 706-941-079 #, or join the meeting online via Microsoft Teams through the link in the posted agenda. Well, this is a live broadcast and simulcast on Chatham TV. Despite our best efforts, we may not be able to provide real-time access. We will post a record of this meeting on the town's website as soon as possible. In accordance with the town policy, the public can speak to any issue, hearing, or business item on the agenda during the meeting when recognized by the chair.
Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome.
All right, the first order of business will be the roll call to make sure that we have a quorum, which I can assure you we do. Okay, our Vice Chair, Darcy Sequin.
Darcy Sequin is here.
Our clerk, Sam Strybert.
Sam Strybert is here.
Okay, Robert Burns, regular member, is not here. Doug Gretton,
Doug Grattan is here.
regular member, and Tim Gilmore, our first alternate.
Tim Gilmore's here.
All right, and Dan Silver is here as well. All right, first order of business will be the minutes. As soon as those are approved, we'll move right on to the applications. And when our clerk, Sam Strybert, reads your application, we ask that you move to one of the podiums on our right, give a brief synopsis of your proposed project, and we'll move on from there. And don't forget to introduce yourself, too. All right, so the minutes that we are approving are those of the meeting held on March 20th, 2024.
I do have a couple of corrections on page 4, the last bullet point. It says Attorney Riley replied that the hours have not been, should be completely decided upon instead of completed, decided upon. And then also the kitchen would probably close around 9:30 and the restaurant an hour later instead of the kitchen. You had kitchen twice.
Good catch.
Anybody else? No, Jim? No?
I wasn't present. Can I make a motion or am I still?
Did you watch it?
No, I did not.
Darcy Sequin will make a motion to accept the minutes of March 20th
As amended.
as amended.
Do I have a second?
Sam Strybert seconds.
Okay, motion made and seconded. Tim?
Tim Gilmore approves.
Darcy Sequin approves.
Sam Strybert approves.
And Dan Silver approves. All right, very good. All right, Sam, our first application.
First application is a sign 24-27, Clyde Hill LLC, care of Heather McGrath. Application to replace the existing ground sign located at 433 Main Street. And the Sarah Clark, the central permitting coordinator, has determined that the proposed sign complies with the sign bylaw.
I have a section 23 disclosure that Heather and I are on the same executive board together, the Chatham Merchants.
Very good. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, how are you?
I am well, and who are you?
I am Heather McGrath. I own Simpler Pleasures, the shop. Clyde Hill, we own the property as well, part of it, it was condoed. So the application did state it was Clyde Hill, but I believe it's my shop HM Designs Inc., DBA Simpler Pleasures, that is actually requesting the sign.
All righty. So we have a picture of it, and what can you tell us about the sign?
This is a very old sign, and we have changed our logo. So we are hoping to update the sign with the new logo. It's a slightly smaller sign, just slightly. And the color is now blue instead of green. And it's two-sided.
Well, it's pretty straightforward. Tim?
The same sign on both sides that we're looking at right here?
What you see here would be on both sides.
Okay, any lighting?
We have some ground lighting that's installed that is kind of hidden behind a hedge, but it looks up to the sign.
Okay, no further questions.
Darcy?
I have no questions.
Sam?
No, I think that this is an improvement, and will the sign post and mailbox, I guess, will have the same post, will be the same yellow?
We just moved the mailboxes because they
Okay.
were really in the way. It is the same signpost and the same frame to hang it by.
Same bracket.
Yes.
Okay, no question, no further questions.
Doug?
I think it's a fine-looking sign. I don't have any questions.
Thank you.
Okay, I think the sign is very appropriate for the area, and I thank you for the upgrade.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, so Doug Grattan will make a motion under signs, application 24-027, Clyde Hill LLC, care of Heather McGrath. Application to replace the existing ground sign located at 433 Main Street as presented. Do I need to make an adjustment because that might not be, Clyde Hill might not be the owner, or just leave it as is?
What was that?
Clyde Hill is not the owner, correct? This
The
is-
original sign permit that was honestly almost 40 years ago was under Simpler Pleasures.
Okay. Are we okay with that? All right, no, we're good.
You're good.
Okay.
Darcy Sequin will second the motion.
Okay, motion is made and seconded. Tim?
Tim Gilmore approves.
Darcy Sequin approves.
Sam?
Sam Strybert approves?
Doug Grattan approves.
And Dan Silver approves as well. Thank you so much, Heather.
Thank you.
Sam?
Okay, we have an addition, alteration, 24-028, Hair Affinity, care of Ken Murphy. Application to replace the existing windows on the rear and side of the structure located at 1291 Main Street, Unit 85.
Good afternoon, sir.
Mr. Chairman, how are you?
I am well, thank you.
And thank you, members of the board, for taking the time to meet with me. I am here before you. My name's Ken Murphy. I am the owner of Hair Affinity with my wife. We've been in Chatham. Well, she grew up in Chatham, but we've had the business now for 15 years. And the previous owner, as you probably know, is Mr. Gable. And those windows that we have now have been the same windows since we've been there. So they're pretty rotten. We're just trying to update our space and do some renovations as far as painting and some trim work to kind of clean up our space to make it pleasing for our clients, which are majority of Chatham residents.
Well, that's understandable. Doug?
I have no questions. Looks pretty straightforward to me.
Sam?
The windows are like for like.
Yes, I understand that. I went and just looked at it. It's unfortunate that the building itself all has pane windows. And-
Right.
And the door above the stairs is a nine-light window, and down below is another nine-light window. But these windows are all without grills.
Yeah, they've always been that way. And they even have like the cable hardware in the inside that have failed. And one of our clients luckily have come by every couple of years to replace them for us. So it's just time for the windows to come out completely.
So, are you just doing this for economics, or would you consider adding paints to these?
Only reason we didn't consider adding paints because the rest of the back of the doesn't have paints. And also, as you can see on the side where Max Seafood is, he added a couple of windows that don't have paints at all. So that's the only reason why we didn't propose paints.
Well, I thought the rest of the building didn't have paints.
No, the front of, even the front of Cornfield, where Max and above where Gable's office is, no paints at all. I verified that before,
Yeah, there's no
when I
pains
applied.
in,
No, there isn't.
no, in Max Seafood either.
Exactly,
They just put those windows in.
It
Correct.
pains me, there's no pains,
No grills.
no grills.
no grills,
No grills, no pain.
no muttons, grills, there's all kind
No
of.
pain, no gain.
Exactly.
I don't have any questions.
I have no questions.
Okay. Doug?
Under administrative alterations, application 24-028, Hair Affinity, care of Ken Murphy. Application to replace the existing window on the rear and side of the structure located at 1291 Main Street, Unit 5, as presented.
Darcy Sequin will second the motion.
Okay, motion made and seconded. Tim?
Tim Gilmore votes to approve.
Darcy Sequin votes to approve.
Sam?
Sam Stryber votes to approve.
Doug Ratton votes to approve.
And Dan Silva votes to approve as well. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Nice presentation. Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Can I add something, please, if that's okay? I applied for an exemption at the beginning and hoped that, you know, maybe since it's in the back, that it wouldn't be, you know, have to go before the board. And, you know, that's an option. Am I correct? Is to file for an exemption?
Actually, that could be, the back could be seen from private roads.
Correct.
That's behind my shop, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that you're gonna get away with a,
But even so, that is a process that you would apply for, just to
the
see.
same process you applied for these.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I don't think it's gonna be done with an administrative approval.
Okay, I just wanted to check first because I had applied for that first.
Yeah.
Then there was told that somebody did think it was okay. And then when I checked with the secretary, she said it was not okay. But then I had to talk to the building commissioner before that, a couple of days, and he said it was
Right.
okay. So it's
No,
kind of
You got the
conflicting.
Cornfield Road there, so it's all visible, so.
Okay, just wanted to make sure
Sorry.
that I'm getting treated the right
Did
way,
the
and
right
making sure it's
thing.
done the right thing. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate the board.
you.
No
and your
problem.
time. Thank you.
You bet. All right, where are we, Sam?
I think we're at the end.
Administrative.
Oh, we have an administrative approval exemption, 24-029, Brown James Buck Memorial, care of Alan Mangelinks. Application of certificate of administrative approval to replace the roof on the rear of the structure located at 150 George Ryder Road.
This administrative approval was seen by Darcy and Doug, both approved. They also replaced the rake trim that was included in the administrative approval too, on the rear structure back there.
Oh,
Okay. Well, I think that if they replace it, they're gonna need it.
Yeah.
All righty.
All right, so under administrative approval / exemption, Doug Ratton will make a motion, 24-029, Brown James Buck Memorial, care of Alan Menkelnicks, application of certificate of administrative approval to replace the roof and rake boards on the garage structure located at 150 George Ryder Road as presented.
Darcy Sequin will second the motion.
Okay, motion made and seconded. Tim?
Tim Gilmore votes to approve.
Darcy Sequin votes to approve.
Sam Stryber votes to approve.
Doug Ratton votes to approve.
And Dan Silva votes to approve as well. All right, is this the big one, Doug?
So
It is.
the next, do we need to approve the time change on this? This is the next one.
Oh, no, that's
That's for the next meeting.
the next meeting, Sam. We
That's
got,
the next meeting.
yeah, we got 20 some odd.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They'll post
it.
it. We don't need to approve
That's
it.
it.
They'll post
we
it.
just, okay.
Doug Ratton will make a motion to adjourn.
Darcy Sequin will second the motion.
Tim Gilmore approves.
Get this.
Darcy?
Darcy Sequin
Sam?
approves.
Sam Stryber votes to approve.
Doug Ratton votes to approve.
And Dan Silva votes to approve as well. Thank you, folks. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wow, that's a big day.
Ready?